Hello, hello. It is Sunday and it is time for my mental health vlog. I had a pretty good week this week. I'm doing something cool, new, and fun. I'll talk about that in just a little bit. So let's see. I closed my shop down in preparation, my Etsy shop down in preparation for my trip next week because I wanted to make sure I had enough time to get all of my existing orders taken care of. And I plowed through those, so I was actually able to take Monday and Tuesday night off from my Etsy shop and actually spend it with my boyfriend, which was nice. Um, Monday night we watched some TV and I introduced him to an old classic, 9 to 5 with Dolly Parton and Lily Tomlin and Jane Fonda. He had not seen it, and it was fun to have him kind of go through it and hear his thoughts. Like, wait, are they going to do that? Wait, what just happened? So it was fun to experience that with him. There was a Not only is he a little bit younger than I am, which kills me sometimes, but he also didn't really watch a lot of popular TV and movies growing up. So this, of course, came out well before he did. It came out well before he was born. It actually came out the year before I was born too. But introducing him to some of the cult classic stuff that I feel people need to have at least seen once. It's been fun. I talked about joining the gym last week. I actually went to the gym for the first time this week on Tuesday. I walked and ran on the treadmill for a while, and then we did some arm workouts on the machines. I about died, but I really pushed myself hard, and I told my boyfriend, I'm like, if I'm gonna put in the effort to pay the money, to get dressed, to go to the gym, I'm gonna push myself. I'm gonna push myself hard. I have to. I have to, because if I don't see some kind of benefit from it, I know me. I will find every excuse to not go, and it's way too easy for me to find an excuse to not go, and I can't do that. So Tuesday night we did the gym after work. So yeah, the gym is right next to McDonald's. I'm not a huge McDonald's fan, but when those fries are fresh, man, they smell good. Wednesday I had my meeting. I actually talked about the gym at my meeting, how because we worked out and then we rinsed off and went in the hot tub, and then we got a shower before leaving the gym. Now, I will tell you that the gym locker rooms and the gym shower have usually always been a very triggering place for me. I mean, hot naked and sometimes not hot naked, but there's naked men everywhere. People are showering and toweling off, and it's easy to be very, very triggered. And I will tell you, I was so happy and proud of myself that like none of that was triggering. Like, yeah, naked, yeah, huge, yeah, whatever. And showers, and while I was showering, because the doors are kind of open, like I didn't feel like I needed to show off. I didn't feel like I needed to watch and see what anyone else was doing, which are things I would have done before. So that was actually really refreshing to be in a situation that used to be so triggering for me, or that I would use to act out, and to not have that trigger. So yeah, that was actually really great for me. I felt very rewarded for that. Thursday, we went to go see Jesus Christ Superstar at the Hobby Center in Houston. I have not ever seen a full production of Jesus Christ Superstar. I had seen clips. I was familiar with a few pieces of music, being the theater buff that I am, but had not ever sat through, that I can recall in my adult life, a screening of sorts of Jesus Christ Superstar. So I really had no idea what to expect. The choreography was astounding, and I really was thinking to myself, what amazing shape these dancers must be in to be able to do this level of intense choreography for the entirety of the show, and there's no intermission. So that was quite impressive. They did use an astounding amount of glitter in the show. I think I told my boyfriend, I'm like, their glitter budget must be insane. And I can say I've seen it now. I kind of put it in that same category with Cats and A Chorus Line where, okay, check the box, I have seen it. I don't think I need to again. So, but I do always love going to the theater. So even when the show is not amazing, I still enjoy the experience, and I love live performance on stage. So there was that. Let's see. Friday was work. This week at work was really just quite busy and getting prepared for next week where I'll be or this week where I'll be in New York. I actually fly out tomorrow. Oh, I need to check in. I fly out tomorrow. Funny enough, a coworker of mine that's going with me, she and I are on the same flight from Atlanta to New York. And not only are we on the same flight, she is literally the row in front of me. I thought that was quite funny because that was not planned. See, Friday, picked up my son and found out that they had MAP testing this week, and he did really, really well. He's reading at a 11th and 12th grade level, which doesn't surprise me at all. His love of reading is something that I'm so proud of and so jealous of, honestly. I really wish I wish I had that desire and passion and drive and ability to focus on a book for more than 5 minutes. But he is always smart. He's astoundingly smart. And I'm just so proud of him. I always am. There's nothing he could do that would make me not be proud, I don't think. Now that I say that, I'm afraid he's going to try and do something, but who knows? So picked him up on Friday, ran to the mall because I'm looking for workout shoes because I realized I have no tennis shoes to go to the gym. All I have are my Van walking shoes because I have a lot of Vans. And I had a really hard time picking out shoes on Friday. Like, I would pop into a store, I would go straight to the clearance section. If I didn't see something I like in the clearance section, or it wasn't in a price that I felt was okay for a pair of running shoes just to wear to the gym, we went to like 5 stores at Katy Mills Mall. Not one store had anything that was a price range that I felt comfortable paying for a pair of tennis shoes I'm only wearing to the gym. My boyfriend pointed out that I would have no problem dropping this type of money on something else. So I was really on the drive home, I was really trying to think about why am I being so cheap on this? Because I'm thinking, I can get a pair of tennis shoes for $20, $30, and that's evidently not realistic anymore. So I was just trying to think of like why, and I'm like, I wonder if there's some kind of subconscious way of me saying, you shouldn't spend money on this because you're probably not going to stick with the gym. And if that's the case, then I need to find a way to handle that, because I really want to get into better shape and I want to work for it. I don't want to work for it, I have to work for it. But I don't know. I got to figure out why. I have a hard time doing that and other things too. I have a hard time justifying spending money on myself. Something to explore with my new therapist, which I will meet in next week, not this week, next week. After the mall, we came home, ordered pizza, pretty standard Friday evening. Saturday morning, we got up, and I told my boyfriend on Friday night, I'm like, we should get up early in the morning and go to the gym. What the hell was I thinking? But nope, he held me to it. We got up early on Saturday morning. We actually told my son, we're going to leave you here for a little bit. So we're testing that, leaving him by himself. And then we went to the gym. We worked out another 30, 45 minutes on the treadmill. I burned like 500 calories there. And then we did leg work stuff. And then we just came straight home, got showers, got my son, and ran a few errands. So this was the weekend we only had him a Friday night. So I took him home Saturday afternoon. This is a good standard visit with my son. Saturday night, we had some friends over for dinner. It's one of my boyfriend's long time friends and his wife. And my boyfriend and the male friend that came over, they they cooked for us the sous vide steaks and smashed potatoes and this amazing root salad. God, my root vegetable salad that my boyfriend just excels at so much. I never thought I'd rave about vegetables. And then dessert, but it was just nice and just hang out and talk. I mean, dinner took a couple hours just because we were just BSing between courses, and it was a lot of fun last night. And then today I got up and I'm working on some stuff for a new project, which I'll get to in just a minute. And then we have a cruise coming up in April, so we FaceTimed with some friends to figure out some excursions and whatnot. So the highlight of my week that I'm really excited about is I have started working on some new patch designs that are, some are NSFW, some are more risque, and I decided I needed to open a separate shop because that to me wasn't the same brand where my current shop is focused. So I decided to open up a new Etsy shop focusing on the supporting the LGBTQ community mostly, and the subcultures and fetishes of that culture. So some of the stuff is very adult, so it's not for everyone, but that's okay. But I will tell you, I'm having so much fun because I have a level of artistic freedom that I've never had with designing patches, because I historically have done licensed characters. So your ability to be creative with those is you can't really change colors, you can't really change outfits or whatever, because people are looking for a specific thing, and I'm happy to give that. But with this, I mean, I'm having so much fun playing with colors and styles and angles and features and changing gear and clothes and putting people in things, taking people out of things. I am having so much fun, and one thing I'm really focused on is making sure that all of my designs for the shop are completely color customizable, so anybody can change skin or hair or color of gear to match their style. And I want to make sure that my shop is very, very inclusive to and supportive of all of those maybe subcultures and fetishes that don't have a lot of representation out there. So and I definitely want to be very inclusive. So I've been working on a lot of new designs, and I've showed them to some people. I did a preview post today on Facebook, and I'm just so excited about this. I'm having so much fun with it, and I hope that it takes off. I hope that I can continue to focus on the new original art versus a lot of reproduction art. So having a lot of fun. I really am. And I know it's not for everyone. So, I mean, if you're more conservative, maybe don't go snooping around for my new shop, because you might see things that may be like, oh, okay, well, that's something. Nothing is too egregious yet, but I do think there are some egregious things coming. So just a warning. Anyway, having a lot of fun with that. And then tonight, we are having dinner with some friends I have not seen in a while, and just gonna hang out with them for a little bit this evening. So overall, just a great week. I am not looking forward to going to New York this week. One of my coworkers texted me today. She's like, now it says snow on Wednesday. And I said, I'm blocking you just because I don't want snow. But I did think about that while packing today. I'm like, I probably need to take extra shoes, extra socks, extra pants, because if I'm traipsing, if I'm stomping through snow, I'm not going to want to wear a pair of wet shoes the next day. So I did plan for that. Okay, I think I'm going to go take a nap before, and then get ready for dinner tonight. But I need a nap. So I love you guys. Check on your friends, make sure they're doing okay. Check on your loved ones, make sure they're doing okay. Check on yourself. What do you need? What can you do differently that can bring you a new level of joy or excitement to something that you're already doing? Because I feel like that's something that I've done this week, and I'm having a blast. If I could get paid full-time what I make at my other job to do this, I would absolutely just do this, but that ain't the case. So it will continue to be a really fun side hustle for me. All right, guys, I love you, and I will check in with you next week. And next week is February? Nope, we have one more weekend in January. So, all right. Bye, guys. I will see you soon.